Guitar Show song.
I suppose I better play that, yeah. I think I'm in tune, man. Well, that never stopped me before, huh?
Nope.
Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to Tom's Guitar Show. I'm Tom. They call me Guitar Tom because I'm often seen with a guitar. Back in the olden days when we had a call-in show, they used to call me on the phone and they'd say things like, "Hey man, what's your show about?" I say, "Oh, it's about an hour." And it's about guitars, guitar playing, all things guitaristic. So you can't call me on the show anymore because I don't have the phone hooked up and nobody calls anymore anyway. Everybody wants to text and all that stuff. But if we do entertain questions about guitars, guitar playing, and all things guitaristic. Care and feeding your guitar, what kind of guitar is right for you, how to play the guitar, of course. Related topics like the guitarrón, guitarras, sitars, lutes, uds, vihuelas, banjos, balalaicas, bazookas, bajos, sextos, tiples, cavaquinhos. Did I say chitolas? I don't know, man. Sitars. I said that probably already, didn't I? I don't know. Everything. Anything with banjos, balalaicas, bazookas.
Dulcimers, dobros, and didgeridoos.
There we go. Yeah, anything like that. Pipe organs, piccolos, clarinets, and clavinets, and clavichords. We've already been through the clavicle thing. That's a collarbone.
Right.
That doesn't count. But anything like sax and violins on television, things like that. Whatever.
We should be able to get away with that on public access.
Well, you never know. Yeah, sax and violins. Yeah.
What are they going to do? Shut us down?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I think they are. Anyway, never mind. All right. So we can talk about politics, people's personality problems. We're here for you all. This is Tom's Guitar Show. So anyway, so it's kind of a special show. We haven't been able to do a program live like this on cable for a few weeks because of various problems. And as you know, we're all going through a lot of changes down here. More on that later. But anyway, this is a Loudon guitar made in Bangor, Northern Ireland, and it's George Loudon's company. This is a 1985. The serial number on this one is number 234. So the number's a lot higher nowadays. So this is an old guitar, and this is an old show.
Must be a classic.
Must be, yeah. This show's been on for about 25 years now, actually. It started in 1994. Not in April. It was probably July or early August or something. But anyway, it's 25 years ago. So it's kind of a show for old men. I don't want to.
A show by old men.
Yeah. Yeah. But
for anybody that'll watch.
Yeah. Mostly old men. But old women watch it too.
Yeah.
So anyway. I really like this guitar. I used to play this quite a bit back in the day. If you watch my show, I usually play things with pickups in them, magnetic pickups or piezo pickups or some combination. electric guitars, acoustic electrics. This one is just natural. If you think about it, this, it's had a few adjustments over the years, and maybe a crack or two glued up here or there. But this is a cedar top, black walnut sides and back, 5-piece mahogany neck, and it's like fine. It aged well. It aged better than I did, maybe.
And I was just about to declare us classics.
Oh yeah. How old do you have to be to be a classic?
I think with Cars, it's like 25 years.
Well, we got that one beat. But I don't have fins.
Yeah.
Anyway. See, here I was, I just got it in tune. So just for fun, I want to play some of my oldies. I don't know if you know this about me, Bob, but I try to fancy myself somewhat of a composer. I've written a lot of music. Some of it I've written, some I've recorded,
Yeah.
Over the years. So I think of my, like.
So you remember the difference between a singer-songwriter and a puppy?
Well, eventually a puppy's going to grow up and stop whining.
Yeah.
I'm not. Well, okay. I wrote songs that I sang, but they were terrible. And I think I actually made sure they were terrible because I was just something about the singer-songwriter thing.
I see.
Unless you're Gordon Lightfoot, I mean, you know what I mean? Or Bob Dylan, I guess, the poet. But most of it's like, I'm not going to go into it. I have a little routine I did in a bar years ago. But like old times. Mr. Skopinski's here. He's like 11 minutes late. He's perfect. He's here. So anyway, so we've got a crew. Anyway, yeah.
The band is back together.
That's a band, yeah. Anyway, so we're
For our valedictory appearance, apparently.
well, we'll talk about that in a minute.
Ah.
But I should tell you though that I have run into people not in the not too distant past who said that they like our banter.
Ah,
They were saying because the show hadn't been on for you've been out snowbirding out there in Las Vegas,
yes.
out there in Sin City, hanging around the
Yeah.
senior centers, I guess.
Yeah.
And but
And as has happened before, Gillette, Wyoming.
yeah, oh yeah, you get stuck in Gillette. You starting to like Gillette at all, or not really?
No.
Oh, okay. You got a local Pizza Hut or something you can eat at?
Yeah, they got a Pizza Hut and a Chinese restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah, where else did we stop? A Subway.
No, of course. Well, that's how you survive. Well, anyway, so yeah, they say they like the show. They actually like our talking about stuff. But
Even got stopped on the way out this time.
oh,
I-40 was closed through Flagstaff, so we spent a night standing on a corner of Winslow, Arizona. Got a couple pictures of that.
Ah.
They've got a couple statues there.
Mm-hmm.
One's a guy with a guitar and he's a sign over his head that says "Standing on the corner of Winslow, Arizona."
Mm-hmm.
And there's a flatbed Ford sitting out in front.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, then there's another one down at the next light pole. When Glenn Fry died, they did one of him and put it down at the next light pole.
Oh, well, and, it's the girl,
So take it easy.
Because of my my low rent performer schedule, and my appearances, I find a lot of people who are who want to have a nice lobster tail and a bottle of wine type of dinner and a white tablecloth and little candles. They're usually somewhere between 60 and 75 years old.
That's Tuscan Moon,
Yeah.
downtown Kelowna.
Yeah, beautiful downtown Kelowna. Yeah, on Fridays and Saturdays, I'm hoping to get my Thursdays back, but 6 or so until whenever it's over. But those people, they're of a certain age.
Yeah.
And of course, they're the Eagles. They like the Eagles. Or I've written some Rolling Stones songs, and of course, I've slightly increased my Beatles repertoire, plus all the other stuff. I do CCR, Creedence Clearwater Revival. So those of you who don't know, I do stuff like that. But it's it's a thing I do, I guess.
I emailed a picture of us on the corner to my kids,
Mm-hmm.
and they knew who the Eagles were.
Mm-hmm.
What Standing on the Corner of Winslow, Arizona was.
But your kids are they're
well,
not the kids, right?
No, one's 50 and the other one's in his 40s.
See what they would know. See,
Yeah.
the Eagles are, the Eagles will be with us for a while. So it's these kids these days, So yeah,
Yeah, they're not millennials.
yeah. Well, I don't know if my son knows who the Eagles.
I don't know if you can call a 50-year-old a kid or not. We do all the time, though.
Well, you might, but because they're your kids. But I don't know. When do you stop being a kid? I think I stopped being a kid a while back. Anyway, I think it's maybe the gray hair, and the and the and then having the card senior center.
I'm sure the family's the only people that call my kids kids, but
Probably. Well, Trump is calling his son a kid. He's a good kid. He's 40 years old. But you know, anyway, so
No, that's family.
yeah, I suppose, but he's like referring to somebody as a yeah. Anyway, this is a very lyrical sort of guitar. Hoping to have a couple of guests on later. Yeah, Loudon guitar, a lot of guitars, I guess. I got a guitar acquisition problem. Since you've been gone, I might have
Might have acquired another guitar or two.
few, not too many. Well, less than half a dozen.
You don't think there's anything such thing as too many, do you?
Well, I heard about a T-shirt. I haven't seen it, but you got this T-shirt somewhere that says, "I don't need another guitar." Said no one ever.
Yeah.
I have a problem with that, you know. But no, I think I might have just gotten a guest star coming on the show too. But
And Mr. Skopinski.
well, Mr. Skopinski is here, which is good because you know we're not going to keep this up anymore. After this is it. So Donna's going to be here. I'm going to go into more detail later, but Donna is coming to sing "Happy Trails"
Oh,
with me. I have the sheet music over there, and there's a music stand right there. And there she is with a banjo just walking in the door. So
by the fine singer-songwriter Dale Evans.
yeah, it's by Dale Evans. So keep smiling until then. So yeah, apparently I might be violating a confidence here, but I happen to know that her ukulele is in the shop with a couple of cracks. Now, this is not a problem. It releases the tension in the wood. It's not a big disaster, but she's going to have her ukulele, her prized baritone, glued up here, and so it's in the shop now. So, and I want to say she's reduced to playing the banjo, but she is playing banjo. So, I'm wondering if she's going to need a chair.
Well, there's a couple plastic ones over there.
Ones without arms, or
Oh,
I wonder if we can. Yeah,
there's a folding chair there.
There's a folding chair. Yeah, we might have to do that. We'll see, kind of when she gets here. But anyway, it's be a little later on. Anyway, forget what I was talking about. Probably nothing very important, was it?
Gluing up a
the guitar
ukulele.
issues. Yeah, that was before Donna showed up. I just saw her walking in the door. But no, I got to tell you, and this is not a mystery to everybody who's been on the show, but I've briefly got into a Gibson thing. See, a very expensive habit. Now I have a Gibson steel string, which I've been playing at home quite a bit. It's made in Bozeman, Montana.
I came through there a week or so ago.
There you go. Well, I was actually made in Missoula, Montana.
I came through there a week or so ago.
Well, there you go. I'd like to go back, but I left there at 6 months of age and moved to Mount Vernon, Iowa, and from there we moved to Iowa City. And but anyway, so to make my short story longer, anyway, you see, Gibson Memphis. This is my narrative: is that Gibson went bankrupt, but they sold a whole bunch of assets, and they got rid of the CEO. Which, if they had done that a couple of years earlier, maybe they wouldn't have been in the predicament they were in. But anyway. So now they're contracting smaller and smaller to build the guitars that they build. And I'm a little worried about Bozeman because they make really nice steel string there, but it's very far from Nashville where the headquarters is. But Memphis is where they build all the hollow bodies and the semi-hollow bodies. You know, Lucille, B.B. King's guitar, that's a Gibson ES-335. So they build the ES-335s and the other ones, you know, this hollow bodies and the semi-hollows in Memphis. Well, anyway, I had this one that I kept seeing come up in that guitar porn that comes up every time that I check the weather online on the side. And there's one that I really wanted, an ES-235. So it's much smaller than a 335. It has a single cutaway, but it's semi-hollow. And it looked like a really nice guitar. And I wanted it in what they call walnut satin, or satin walnut. So it's the dull finish, you know, and it's satin finish and dark brown. I'll be friendly with brown. Back ordered. Had to build some more. There was a new model, you know, that they were. So I waited for that, and I communicated with the guy at Sweetwater because they couldn't, you know, they have to. One thing Gibson did wrong was that like regular guitar stores can't carry Gibson. Only very few can carry Gibson. They have to carry a large, you know, bunch of them. You can't like the guy down in the corner. He can't carry like 3 Gibsons. He has to get like more than he could possibly afford. Anyway, so one thing led to another, and then they had this President's Day sale. That was January, I guess. And I ended up because they had this like the price didn't come down, but the payment schedule came down. So 3 years to pay it off. So I ordered an ES-275, which is bigger, and the one I was getting was the cheapest one. They're all the same, everything except the paint job was kind of gold in the top and black in the back. So it was like Hawkeye. So I got that one, and then somehow something inside of me freaked out when I realized, hanging around the guitar shop, that Memphis was closing. They were going to build them in Nashville, and I don't really like what they were doing in Nashville with the solid bodies of the Les Pauls. So to make my long boring story just a little bit longer.
Oh, it's a guitar show.
Yeah, it's a guitar show. So I panicked, and then I called I emailed the guy from the Sweetwater, and I said, well, how about, you know, like, I mean, like, can I, you know, what am I going to do? He said, well, they would honor this. But I said, yeah, but are they still open? So I don't know if they're open or not, the factory. So I couldn't find any information from Gibson, but I found a travel advisory thing, you know, about like, you know, a travel advisor. And so somebody saw these comments about Gibson Memphis because they have a museum in there and they had tours. Say, don't go. I went, the museum is closed, everything's moved out of it. The factory floor, most of the equipment is moved out and there's nobody there. Say, so it's closed already, you see. So I thought, oh, if they haven't built my Gibson that I want yet, you know, they're going to build it in Nashville. So I got a demo, which wasn't the exact color I wanted. But I decided I'd grab that now. They had a demo at Sweetwater, which is actually more expensive than the one I wanted because it had this shiny finish. So I got that, you see. And then I might have gotten one more D'Angelico because I wanted something cheerful. And so I got this cheerful D'Angelico. I don't know if you knew about the other ones I got before. Maybe I got those since you were going too. Hollow body jazz guitars. So now, you know the difference between a jazz guitar player and a park bench.
Yes. One can support a family of 4.
That's right. It's not the jazz guitar player. 2 jazz guitar players run into each other in the street. One says to the other, hey man, I just bought your new record. It's awesome.
I wondered who did that.
Yeah. So that was you, huh? So that's the thing is I'm becoming more like a jazz guitar player. I shouldn't say. Well, nobody's watching the show anyway, right?
Somebody's out there.
Maybe. Okay. All right. Well,
You know, they all surf the TV when the commercials are on.
that's right.
We have an audience during the commercial TV's commercials.
That's right.
Sweetwater kind of reminds me of J.C. Whitney in the olden days. I bought about $3 worth of audio connectors from Sweetwater one time, and they've been sending me catalogs ever since.
Yeah. If you had a parrot, that'd be good. Oh, one of my guests is on. Play this song and. Jack?
Hi, Tom.
Yeah. Yeah, come on over here. I've instructed whoever is going to, here, wait a minute, stand back, grab that microphone and pull it towards you.
This one.
Yeah, and then we'll pull it, not too close, but there. We should play a tune. Yeah, we're halfway through the show already. Let's play a couple tunes, man.
Let me just.
Why don't you play some? What do you play? What do you do, man? What's good? We got a Yamaha there? Okay.
Yep.
Looks like one of the slightly nicer ones. Yeah.
But I've had this one for like about 9 years.
Oh,
Let me just fix the microphone.
I'm a little worried about that mic stand.
This will have to do.
Yeah, I hope it works. Okay. What do you want to play, man? What's going on?
We're gonna do a version of "Fly Me to the Moon." In other words, you might have heard that one by Frank Sinatra before.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a really great one.
Frankie!
Oh yeah.
Yeah, all right. Well, let's, hey, hit it.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
She'll be in here in a minute, but what else you got?
Well, I was wondering, Tom. So, like, when you're just like haven't played with another musician before, and you guys just want to jam, right? And somebody starts playing a riff, and how do you kind of work with the other musician, or maybe try and move it on to something else if they've played the same thing for a while?
Yeah, well, I mean, eye contact helps, doesn't it? And
Okay.
and then also if you start asserting yourself a little bit.
Okay.
So like, what if you were doing like Fly Me to the Moon? You want to do a little blues, and you go like. Helps if you jump up and down, but you know I'm getting an older fella.
Big finish.
Yeah.
More
PATV, I think the best years of my life. Anyway, you guys should start a guitar show next, you see.
You know what? We'll look into it. We can't play for 20 minutes straight with all good songs like you, but maybe we could work on something. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be great.
Well, the first 25 years you do the show are the hardest.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So,
How?
Well, just a figure of speech, but Mr.
was
Skopinski, sir.
I was just going to tell this gentleman when he talks to come a little closer to the microphone.
Oh, okay.
Me? I am. Yeah. Anybody? Okay. Well, we got like time for like one more or something quick. Whatever you want to do. What do you guys got? Do any of you guys have a solo? You have a solo, Jack?
You want to try Oya Como Va? Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
So, what key is it? It's A minor to D. Got it. practice for us working with our dynamics. I appreciate you working with us on this.
I should have brought out a pick. Anyway,
Oh,
it's okay. I got one. But good. Well, thank you. And maybe you should start your own guitar show. That's my advice.
We should. And thank you, Tom, for
Sure.
having
Yeah,
us.
thanks, Jack. I wanted to get you on for a while. We did it. So good luck to you.
now here's a real show with
Yeah.
Donna.
Well, here's Donna. Yeah, Donna came down and brought her banjo. So why they call it a banjo?
Why?
Sounds like one.
Because that's what it sounds like. That's right. Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Or tenor banjo, actually.
indeed.
Yeah. Chicago tuning. Anyway, well, great. I'll see you later.
Thank you, Tom.
See, we're gonna have to. So Donna, do you need to sit when you play? Do you have a strap? You can stand up.
I could stand.
Probably good for you. Although you hold that thing up for too long, you're gonna be listening to port a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You'll be a quasi-moto there, maybe.
A little over.
But
You want me to come out?
yeah, come on out. Come out. You've been staple guests for a while. At least a little early, maybe. We only got one song we're gonna play, don't we? Or do we?
Well, I have another one, but.
Oh, well, there's a music stand. You can put it over here,
Okay.
and we can adjust this mic stand for you and.
Hello,
Just get it full.
everybody.
Yeah, well, I'll put that over here, but I'm gonna try to get this mic stand down a little ways.
Oh, it's pretty loud too.
But
But,
just know, because you're a little bit, you're not quite as tall as,
oh, that mic. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Who cares about the clouds when we're together? That's why I think I got that down.
I think you got that. You
It's just
probably-
two little verses, and I have two little phrases, and anyway. Got a lot on my mind,
I practiced in the shower, so.
Oh, that's where the acoustics are best.
So,
And besides, it's good,
Loud
clean
enough?
fun.
if I'm singing, can you hear me?
Maybe we should put this back farther
Yeah.
and put this in closer.
Oh, let's switch. Oops, I touched it.
Yeah, well, that's gonna happen.
All right, now.
You don't have to get right into it, I don't think, but Mr. Skopinski would know better than we would, but,
Well, I have two songs. Since it's it's a jungle out there, which you could play along with,
I could try.
or we could just do Happy Trails.
Well, why don't we do is a jungle out there, because it's, we have this opportunity, and, by my calculations, we have, let me check the old flip phone. And this says it's,
About 18 minutes.
yeah, so that clock over there says 18 minutes left.
I think this song takes about 3 minutes.
Yeah, well, maybe Bob and I can tell some jokes or something.
Yeah.
Maybe we don't want that, huh? We're gonna be able to, we got the wire things we can make them go out.
Donna knows more than 18 minutes worth of songs.
Yeah, I'm afraid of disasters. I think, isn't there a wire thing here, or is there? No, it's up top. It's up, I think it's up here somewhere. Is there? Oh, yeah, there's a thing that comes out. Yeah, there's one over here.
Oh, I see them.
There's one that comes out here.
That'll work. We only need one.
And I got one that comes out here. Look at that. Ah. Yeah, I can extend.
And just so you know, I have the pages in the correct order. Which,
If you'd been to our little
Well-
soiree at the mill a couple weeks ago, you would.
I played at the mill and had the pages wrong and stopped in the middle of the song and switched them. That's
Well-
not good.
Well, could be worse. Laura said that should be the state motto of Iowa.
It could be worse?
Yeah,
It could get worse.
it will get worse before it gets better, or no, before it completely falls apart. No,
I think I
that's not.
could see it all right. Okay, seeing glasses on. Hopefully we're in tune.
I don't know.
I just tuned it a minute ago, but it's a banjo.
What does it tell you about the banjo jokes? Mostly it's about how they can't get it in tune. See?
Oh, well, just one. That's not too bad for banjo.
Yeah, for banjo, that's amazing. All right.
I just made that joke up.
Good. Well, it's okay if you tell a joke on the show. Okay, Mr. Stropinski,
All right.
okay.
And then you can,
I'll see what I can do. I'll see if I can help you a little bit.
it's a jungle out there. Disorder and confusion everywhere. No
seems to care. Well, I do. Who's in charge here? It's a jungle out there. Poison in the very air we breathe. You know it's in the water that you drink. Well, I do. It's amazing. People think I'm crazy 'cause I worry all the time. If you paid attention, you'd be worried too. You better pay attention or this world we love so much might just kill you. I could be wrong now. I gotta stand back for this. But I don't think so. 'Cause it's a jungle out there. It's a jungle out there.
All right.
All right.
I,
Tom, it's been lovely playing with you on Tom's Guitar Show.
yeah, well, so, we do have a bit of time left. I mean, we could tell some of the banjo player jokes, but my favorite banjo player joke, which is like my third favorite joke in the whole world, is what did the banjo player get on his IQ test?
Barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a great one.
Especially with all these tests the kids have to play and take. And
Well, yeah. So, oh yeah, they do. So the other one, the other one's like, see, one of my favorite jokes, probably maybe my second favorite joke, is about the Zen master who goes up to the hot dog stand and says, "Make me one with everything."
You're one with everything.
I mean, what?
You're one with everything.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. But it's like I'm holding it or whatever. They make one with everything. So it's if it's a never mind. It's a hot dog stand joke. My favorite joke, though, the one I've lived my whole life by, is how many guitar players does it take to screw in a light bulb?
How many?
Well, 101. One to actually screw it in, and 100 more to stand around saying, "I can do that." See, that's my because anything on the guitar or the banjo or related instruments, I don't care. I mean, I do care about trombones, and I've had some of my best friends have been trombone players. To tell you the truth, really, over the years. I mean, they don't have any other friends, and I always kind of go, I'm kind of like a fringe element myself, so I kind of end up. But with the guitar thing and the related instruments that I play, like mandolin, things like that, and banjo, I think, well, if somebody can play something that sounds cool and like a lot of fun, I think, yeah, I bet I could do that. And then I try really hard to do that. And then after a while, I can do that because I keep trying, just because that's what I do. Now, other people, they keep doing other things. I mean,
How many sopranos does it take screwing a light bulb?
Just one, but she holds the bulb and the world revolves around her.
oh,
Yeah,
that was good.
yeah, you like that one?
That was good.
Jokes aren't funny unless they're based on reality and tragedy. And I'll tell you, I'm in the hallowed halls of various educational institutions in the music departments, and I've known a lot of sopranos over the years.
Well, you've done a lot of weddings too. You said.
Yeah, I've done a lot of weddings too. But we have one who's actually, I don't know if she got laid off or what. She's got the nice corner office at Co. I'm in the squalid little window of this office at the end of the hall that I share with the viola teacher. Now, if you know the viola player jokes, I can't tell them any of them because it's a family show.
Yes.
But they're usually the bottom of the barrel in the orchestra. The viola player. So I share an office with the viola teacher. But the voice teacher, Laura Songer, who's a soprano, I believe, but she's in the corner. She's not there anymore. But I mean, just the beautiful little corner windowed office with the nice, everything's nice, and she tends to wear a dress, to work, and I look like this, except I don't normally have this elegant T-shirt.
Very nice. I should have worn mine.
Yeah, well, I see that Colt over there is wearing a University of Iowa guitar club. Are you still with the guitar club? Is that still a thing?
Yes.
Oh, good, good. I get emails every now and then. Anyway.
We had a gig last week.
Oh, good. Where'd you play it?
Mel.
Okay.
Wow.
I've got one coming up in 2 weeks from Monday.
2 weeks? Where?
Mel.
The mill.
Solo.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad the mill's there. Do they still have all that spaghetti you can eat, or is that past it? Well, in the old days, they had all the spaghetti you could eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I would never leave.
Yeah, well,
No one would.
how many plates of spaghetti can a man eat? Anyway, before he starts seeing stars. No, I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't. Oh.
Hey, Tom,
Yeah.
how long does it take to tune a 12-string guitar?
Nobody knows. Yeah, I should have brought a 12-string. Anyway, actually I got this strap off my 12. It's a little leather strap. It's good for big jumbo things. Well, you know, we got about like 10 minutes left. Is that about right? And we're going to do a couple things here, but I want to just inform everybody that this is the swan song. This is, I've been alluding to this a little bit, but Tom's Guitar Show is, well, this is the end. This is the last Tom's Guitar Show on PATV. It's been 25 years or so that I've been doing it. Started in 1994. I was looking for something to do after I lost my job in the theater in California. I was unemployed and homeless in the Bay Area near San Francisco again. So I've been here ever since. So this is my last program. And we're in the last 9 minutes of this program. And that's why I have Donna here to help me out. We're going to have to do this up. But I've been doing it all these years. And, you know, through thick and thin. Basically, it was about media literacy, so people would know more about, you know, actually playing guitar, not like the MTV at the time. People would be holding guitars, and like doing little dances, and there would be young women with shorts leaning against shiny cars from the 50s. Well, like the Cars would sing a song or something like that, or with lip sync,
Yes.
you know. And I wanted to have a show about actually playing guitar, and we didn't have any shiny cars. And I don't know how many, if anybody, I don't know if anybody ever wore shorts in this show, but you know, that wasn't, it's not about that. It's about, people ask me what the show's about. I say, well, it's about an hour. Phil, actually, that was Phil's quip that we appropriated. It's about an hour. It's about guitar players, guitar playing, all things guitaristic. So over the years, probably hundreds of people have learned how to use the equipment, taken workshops and learned things by using the equipment at Tom's Guitar Show, and we've used, you know, Tom's Guitar Show is a vehicle to train more people and for people to learn more about actually producing a video, because we have a TV studio here. And if anybody doesn't know about this, we have our funding, we lost our funding last summer, and we're trying to find a new way. If it's possible, we'll rename this entity and everything else. But it's kind of my era. My era is ending tonight. Okay, I've been here, I've been on the board, I've been doing my thing for all these years. I've been doing public access for 31 years, half my life, and I've been doing Tom's Guitar Show for 25 years, and I've been on the board of directors for 20 years. And PATV, I gave you the best years of my life. I mean, those are my best years.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's terrible.
They're still coming, Tom.
Oh, okay, it's not over yet.
It's okay.
Hey,
Okay.
just say we hope not. The best years are yet to come.
That's right. Anyway, so Donna and I, let's see if we can point this kind of like, or maybe you can like get back, or we can put this like somewhere or somehow, so that you're not, so you're like right about there, and it not about like a little bit farther back, like right, yeah, like that far. Okay, and I'll be right about here.
Okay.
And are we all ready, Mr. Skopinski? We're going to sing a song to our audience. And it's good to have Mr. Skopinski on the job here. We can't go on meeting this way. Anyway, all right.
We should have begun with Back in the Saddle again.
Yeah. Well, you should have, because you were here. Anyway.
I'll make a brief appearance, just
Yeah.
to say.
Yeah. He's been the man behind the glass. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Mr. Skopinski there. All right. Okay. All right. We're going to do this?
Yes.
Let's do this, and then whatever time's left over, we'll do let's get back in tune, and I'll do a Tom's Guitar Show theme. But it's up to you, Donna. We're going to do this together, right?
Oh, I know.
And don't despair anybody who really wants to see Tom's Guitar Show, because I have Tom's Guitar Show channel on YouTube. And Donna and I are going to do some things. I've already promised a young guitar-lele player that they could work with Donna, and a young banjo-lele player that they would be working with Donna at some point in the future on the Tom's Guitar Show YouTube channel. But so anyway, well, we're about done here, so I'm going to... Well, maybe I should just play this out of tune. It'd be more authentic that way.
Yeah.
It'd be like the show normally is. Okay, well, here we go. Goodbye, everybody.
Did we finally get it right?
No?